Well, speaking of people coming to your restaurant, have you guys ever had any, quote, creepy encounters with your fans? And but finally, the answer to the definitive question, what do you think of the fangirls?
I don't know.
It's funny. Dumbledore doesn't really attract like a mass of fangirls, to be quite honest. But they've been they've been great.
No kidding.
You know, it's
Do they when he does? Do they look like Umbridge?
Yes.
From time to time they do. But
Sorry.
I mean,
no,
it's like anyone who's not appreciative of their fans is a real jerk.
Yeah.
They are such a jerk. So, of course,
that's the thing. Everyone's always been amazing.
Yeah, it's great. We've got tons of people who are nice to us.
Yeah.
And for the first time in our lives.
You probably have better stories about fangirls than I do, because I've got the funny beard.
And Joe's got those funny looking abs. They're all separated and stuff.
Yeah. Guys, don't make fun of me for my birth defect.
Man.
Yeah, exactly. Those are just rocks.
It's all good. I mean, any creepy fan experiences? Can't think. I mean, I wouldn't describe Infinidus as creepy. It certainly is bizarre because, people are like, what would your life be like if you weren't famous? And it's like, it would be a lot like what our life is like right now.
Yeah.
Since, we're not, we're famous in the Potter fan community, and that's wonderful. So going to Infinidus was sort of like a step out of reality, to where there were like people, a lot of people wanted to come see us, a lot of people came to see the show and to get autographs and stuff, so it was like fantastic, and boy, it did wonders for our self-esteem. But then you leave there and it's sort of is like it's all the same.
I'm just trying to think of one specific incident.
Yeah, come on.
Of fangirldom.
One totally creepy thing. One thing that
I'm not gonna answer that, but I did. I know I have one. One of my favorite fan run-ins.
I knew you would.
Was this girl at Infinitus who was wearing like a Voldemort costume, and she had this like muscle suit on, and she just looked like the Voldemort character, and I saw her. I just saw her from across the room, and I was like. And I walked up to her and I said, wow, cool costume. And she said, can I get a picture with you? And I said, will you hold me in it? So I got a picture of her holding me. I'm like lying like this in her arms.
That's just rude.
Oh, I think that, I don't know, I hope that she liked it, because I really enjoyed that. I never got that photo. I don't know where that ever went, but...
Joe isn't held by people too often.
I'm not, exactly, it's not that often where I can ask someone to pick me up.
Until
like
right
a little kid.
About now. When you guys see the video later, your hearts will warm up. I'm hugging Joe.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
All right, fine. There was one time we were in the parks.
All right, the gloves are coming off.
The gloves are coming off. We were in the park, and it was sort of like it sounded like a mortar dropping in World War II, where it goes.
Oh yeah.
Boom! That's like a mortar.
What?
As performed by Joe Walker. So this was sort of like.
Okay.
And it was this girl screaming and approaching us and sprinting at us.
Let me set the scene. This is right before. This is like at that ceremony thing they did before they let all the Night of a Thousand Wizards people into the park. So we weren't at that thing, and we were just sort of walking around. So everything is empty. It felt like some sort of zombie apocalypse movie where you're like, "Where is everyone?" And then one person comes sprinting through. We were in like the Arabian Nights area.
Yeah, we were just on some bridge.
Yeah,
and I got tackled. It was like a full on linebacker tackle.
Yeah,
where I
believe it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they didn't stop.
Oh,
it
they
was
made
like
contact with you.
Oh, bam. And then
we were trying.
And that was I guess kind of creepy.
The first thing I did is I hid Lauren Lopez because I didn't want to get her to get tagged.
We thought maybe this girl would hurt Lauren because Lauren's teeny and popular, so she could have her face ripped off easily.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous combination.
Yeah, so that was a pretty good one.
That is, you never told me that story.
Oh yeah, that was a funny one.
Here's a question for some people outside the country. They would really begging to know if and when, or if you have any plans to put any of the CDs on iTunes for people who live outside of the U.S.
Equal on iTunes at all because we can't sell them. We have a very Starkid album on iTunes that you can buy, and you can buy that in other countries, I think. Also, we have a Bandcamp site, which you can find through our website, teamstarkid.com. And that has the Bandcamp is like a website for musicians and bands and stuff, where you can download stuff for free or donate or whatever. But I think that they have a pretty... I don't know if they have a limit on distribution at all like iTunes does. So go to the Bandcamp website and check it out. Maybe you'll be in luck.
We'll put that in the show notes here too.
It's pretty darn slick. Yeah, if you go to the store page on our website, there will be...
Random question from Caitlin Foley here on Twitter. Do you guys like Pokemon? And if you do, what are your favorite Pokemon?
Okay, well...
Joe should answer this.
I have a soft spot
John, there's
for
hundreds
Pokemon.
of questions coming in, and he picks Pokemon. I'm taking this.
I was a Pokemaster back when there were 150 Pokemon.
School us, Joe.
So 150. Do you remember that? Because there's now like 8,000 or something, and they're all.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into it because I sound like an old man. Because Pokemon used to be things like plants that were monsters, or like Pengo. And it was a pen, obviously, that had legs. And and that was a Pokemon, and it was cute. And now they're just monsters. So that's my number one complaint with Pokemon nowadays, is that they go, oh, like, Groglogdio. And then you go to it, and it's this huge, gigantic dragon. And that's... Yeah, with, like, diamonds, teeth. And,
with, like, a diamond on his forehead.
I just don't...
It's not the same.
It's not the same. But anyway.
Give me back my Game Boy.
Let's say that my favorite...
Can you do
Who was that
can you sing the Jigglypuff song for us?
I liked Psyduck a lot, too. Because he goes, Psyduck.
Any of you guys that can sing. Oh, Psyduck,
I don't know the Jigglypuff song. Do you guys know it?
And holds his head.
All I know is from... But I'm not going to. Sorry.
Why not?
Do it.
Fine. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. He's Pokemon. Oh, I effed it up. I was trying to hurry through it. It goes. All right, because I have to do the whole thing.